Okay, and open it up, sweep back, underhand weave, open it up, sweep over, and overhand weave, extension right, extension left, extension right, extension left, turn to the underhand weave, extension right, extension left, extension right, extension left, underhand weave, open it up, sweep up to pinwheel, and make it big 3 times, 2 times, 1 more time, and down on the left into overhand weave, and now turn right to underhand weave, turn left to pinwheel, and big again 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Now add the lockout here in front, the 2-petal flower, 1, 2, and 1 more time, and now come down into weave again on the left, overhand weave. Open it up, chase the sun, counterclockwise, and we'll go under the right leg and back up into pinwheel. Together time pinwheel, bring it down, stall to the right, change to clockwise pinwheel, turn right to overhand weave, and open it up, chase, sweep back, underhand weave, and open it up, sweep over, overhand weave, and turn left to underhand weave, and turn right to pinwheel, and go big 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and turn right to overhand weave, open it up, chase the sun in clockwise, and under the left leg, up to pinwheel, and lockout, 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 back to pinwheel, turn right to overhand weave again, and turn left to underhand weave, and we're going to turn right to pinwheel, and do the extension for 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do the lockout for 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do lockout to air wrap, to lockout to air wrap, to lockout to air wrap, back to the pinwheel. Then do pinwheel, lockout, air wrap, 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 turn to overhand weave, turn left to air wrap, turn right to overhand weave, turn right to air wrap, turn right, left to overhand weave, turn left to air wrap, turn right to overhand weave, turn right to air wrap. You may not be able to do both of these air wraps, just keep going in the weave, or you could do a substitution where you do a lockout instead of an air wrap if you can't do the air wrap. Turn left to air wrap, back to weave, turn right to air wrap, back to weave, turn left to air wrap, back to weave, turn right to air wrap, back to weave. Here's the lockout, left to lockout, back to weave, right to lockout, back to weave, left to lockout, back to weave, right to lockout, back to weave. Now we're going to do a 360 to the right, 360 to the left, and now turn right to underhand. Now we're going to do the same thing we just did. Turn right to air wrap on the right, underhand weave, turn to the air wrap, underhand weave, turn to the air wrap, underhand weave, turn to the air wrap, underhand weave, turn to the air wrap. And again, if you can't do the air wrap, do the lockout. Lockout left, underhand weave, lockout right, underhand weave, lockout left, underhand weave, lockout right, underhand weave, air wrap left, underhand weave, air wrap right, underhand weave, air wrap left, underhand weave, air wrap right, underhand weave, lockout left, underhand weave, lockout right, back to underhand weave, extension left, extension right, extension left, extension right, and we're going to turn right to the pinwheel again, and then come down and chasing the sun, come under the left leg, and then we're going to come and do a sweep over the top into buzzsaw, and then we're going to plane shift it down onto the right arm, so it'll be going counterclockwise in the buzzsaw, horizontal, turn to the left all the way around, and then into the corkscrews. We'll triple layer kick, and then come into the other buzzsaw on top of the left hand. So you're still going counterclockwise, but the left is on bottom, and we'll turn around again to the left, back to the corkscrew, and then open it up and back together. Separate it out and back together. Separate it out and back together. And now separate it and turn with it in the snake charmer, and come back to the front, and then We're gonna make it big, and then turn, and turn, and turn, and then together time. So down and tap, up and over, and down and tap, up and over, and down and tap, up and over. Now add the foot if you can, down and tap, up and over. Now we're gonna add a turn. So we'll go up and over, turn in place, down and tap, up and over, turn in place, down and tap, up and over, turn in place, down and tap, up and over, turn in place, down and tap. Now add the jump, up, turn, jumping down, up, turn, jumping down, up, turn, jumping down, up, turn, jumping down, and come into the clockwise corkscrew. Bring it up to the pinwheel. Take the right poi, tap it on your side of the right leg or foot. Come into overhand butterfly, thread the needle, and then right takeout, stepping back, left takeout, stepping back, right takeout, up, left takeout, up. We're still going back. Now we'll go forward, right takeout, going forward, left going forward, right up, going forward, left up, going forward. Let's repeat that. So right out and back, left out, go back, right up and back, left up and back, and go forward, right out and forward, left out and forward, right up and forward, left out and forward, both go up, both go up, both go up, and now big back behind the head, and big back behind the head to the front, and big back behind the head, back to butterfly, big hold behind the head, 1, 2, 3, back to the front, thread the needle, plane shift the thread the needle up over the head, take the right point, bring it back behind the back, and turn to the left, and come into counterclockwise corkscrew, and down and tap, go into clockwise corkscrew, turn to the right, turn to the right, turn to the right. And now we're going to shorten the poi on the fly, make it an inside corkscrew, and now bring it onto the right arm. So you're in your, we're doing our triple layer cake now. Horizontal buzzsaw going clockwise, turning to the right, turning to the right, turning to the right. And now back to your corkscrew. And the other side of the triple layer cake on the left arm, still turn to the right, turn to the right, turn to the right. And back into your corkscrew. Separate, back together, separate, back together, separate, back together. And one more time separated, now turn with it. And we'll do 2 360s. Come back to the front. And down and tap, up toward your face and down. Up toward your face and down and tap. Up toward your face and down and tap. Up toward your face and down and tap. And now come into counterclockwise corkscrew. Release it to full length. And plane shift it up into pinwheel.